Rico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. I take 4.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide. Hey, 47. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Moving outside the pocket, taking off. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go. 46. 26.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down. Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Nix going to throw for it. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
They put Pickens in motion. 1st down, it is Williams. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 47. 26.
Now Prescott moving to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, here we go.
They put Pickens in motion.
26.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Nix got to throw it here on first down. This one complete to Sutton. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught by Harvey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
A 31-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are able to move in front. It's now 10-8.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Kill.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Room to run past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds. They marked him at the 35-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. It's a gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pistol now for Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Prescott on 1st down. Rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill!
Prescott again. Forced to his right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
There we go, 47. 48. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
To return, it's Mims. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now. It's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down.
Throwing, Nix, and he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram, touchdown Broncos.
Touchdown Denver.
That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will
To throw is Nix. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Broncos 16. Cowboys 8.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. Fine, hey. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Cowboys in the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, kill!
On 1st and 10, Prescott out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Cut.
On play action, Young. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
Look at play action with Young. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's good for 27 and a first down. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Sit. Mega. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. On the move left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, and sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 7-yard loss.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
Ready. Set.
Now Young. He's got his big tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On point. Ready. Here we go.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Bengals first down.
So after one, the Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Let's go now.
17-yard line.
Panthers 60. Panthers.
Burrow, little shovel ahead to the receiver. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 13-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Bradley. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Burrow. That is caught. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow 22.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Rolling. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And a good job rallying to the football, hoping just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Young. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Ready.
On 4th down, Young. That's taken in, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a play on 4th and long. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Young to throw. Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. Flush to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we ready.
Back to throw. Young. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And his is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Come on, set. Blue, set.
Young to throw on first down. To the goal line and in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really
No chance at all. He'll go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's a designed run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get across the 20, walk him down to the 23-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
33-yard line.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one caught by Chase. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And third down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
When you run these quick smokes or tunnels, wide receiver screens, they go by a variety of names. When you throw the ball to your wide receiver behind the line of scrimmage, you're counting on the defense playing very soft, and it's all going to be run after the catch. He's able to pick up enough here to bring up first down.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Second down, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets free. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 2. Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Burrow here on second down. And that one incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Here we go. Here's that.
On the bootleg, it's Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jordan battles from his secondary spot, makes his way in, and takes down the QB.
42-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Young. He finds McMillan downfield and caught. They get 24 on that one. It's a Carolina first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
We begin the fourth with a carry by Dowdle. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
16-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Ready.
It is second and 9.
Ready.
On play action, Young moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, Burrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. It's second down.
Here we go.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosibach. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. What can they do here on third down and 7? To throw is Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Bengals first down. An 8-yard pickup. And
Now, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1, ready?
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. They come up for second and 2.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And this ball intercepted by JC, and now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important.
And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have 1 timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Now Young. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. And it's an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
Ready?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That